All right, guys, here we go. Day number 3. As we start with game number 9, we've gotten 4 games done each of the last 2 days. It's going a lot slower than I I thought it was going to be, but here we are, and still in the first round. So you can still get involved if you grab one of our NFTs from our Magic Eden marketplace. Here is the bracket. You can take a look at it here. Day 1 full of upsets with Kyle McCord, Will Howard, and Riley Leonard all winning. And then yesterday, a little bit more mainstream, I would say. We saw, what did we see? Caleb Williams beat Malik Willis. We saw Baker Mayfield defeating Deshaun Watson. Justin Herbert losing to Jordan Love. Our friend Tim still hanging in there with Jordan Love. And Jalen Hurts defeating Gardner Minshew. So our 2 Eagles teams are still in there. Of course, a potential championship matchup head-to-head would be interesting. We would have to do something with, we probably would move Kyle McCord if that was the case. But we don't have to worry about that just yet. Hopefully that's something I will not have to deal with at the finals. I even stomaching watching Eagles versus Eagles. Although, like I said, we'd have to move McCord over. But anyway, let's get going here with game number 9. There we go. We have the 49ers going up against Minnesota. Let's do random. We'll randomize the commentary and see who we get. Yesterday, I think most of these games started properly, which hasn't been the case in the past, but let's check it out. Let's see how we get kicked off today. Victor. I didn't even know they had a mascot named Victor. Justin Jefferson. It'll be interesting to watch him play today. Let's see what we got. Looks like the 49ers getting the ball. And we'll see Brock Purdy coming right out. A lot of hooting and hollering. Let's get going. There we go. Right to the kickoff. There we go. That's what we like. Winning team will move on, no matter how good or bad your quarterback plays. In addition to that, we have our most touchdown passes in one game competition. We've had 3 so far. Stafford, McCord, and Love all throwing 3 touchdown passes in their games. And the winner there will receive 250,000 QBC, our game token.
Or it might take 40 runs. It could be a shootout or a slugfest. It doesn't matter. They are comfortable operating in all situations, and man, all you got to do, like Al Davis said, just win, baby.
Off the bootleg, it's Purdy.
Purdy off to a pretty good start.
It's complete.
Efficient. A typical Brock Purdy.
Short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to get things started.
So these might go the line.
I don't know if they have Ayuk on the team. I wouldn't doubt that they do. Technically, he's signed, right?
Good play caller can use some of these early runs to set up something a little bit bigger down the road.
From the 43.
I don't know. Juwan Jennings, I'm assuming, would be one. Ricky Pearsall. Pearsall just got hurt. I think he's out for the season. Speaking of the devil. All right, 3rd and 7. I gotta tell you, I'm rooting for any quarterback to get 4 touchdown passes in one game. That's my goal for the day. McCaffrey in motion.
Out of the gun. Here's
We haven't
Purdy.
seen him at all, really, right?
And he will have the first down. The drive will continue after a pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. And the 49er first down. First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
And he's close to another first down. As he's brought down.
That was Jennings.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and a yard. On the ground, it's McCarthy. And he'll work his way for about 4 yards. That's good enough for a first down.
5-yard gain.
What was that, a second carry it said? I must have missed the first one. I was probably talking, but
Not all of his runs are always going to be
first down,
He's kind of one of those
moving
guys
the
that's gonna
ball.
get a 0, a 1, a 2. But
They've
it's
had the ball
home
for
run
half the
threat.
first
It's
quarter.
The big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes
Threw
such
that into a little bit of
difference.
traffic, but Pearsall comes up with it. Seems to be the favorite target so
Just a
far.
simple hitch route, certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
Empty backfield now.
Purdy now on second down.
There's McCaffrey holding the ball out. I guess he's trying to keep his balance.
Down at the 20.
Another first down.
His second grab on
They're
this
just
drive. Good 14
matriculating the ball downfield.
A first down.
I always think you can tell pretty quickly how comfortable a quarterback is in their offense, Mike, by how fast they work through their progression and get the ball to their check down underneath. And in this case, with the depth of the defense,
Oh, the DB blitz.
the right personnel, the safety position is like the ultimate chess piece, right?
That
You can
one's
put him
gonna
in center
sting.
Field to play pass. You can bring him up and make him a pseudo linebacker, but you also
That's like
can
a
bring
loss
him
of,
on pressure,
what,
Mike, and
11?
That's what this guy does so
Ouch.
well. The timing and the speed.
10,
He
11.
got there in a hurry.
Really didn't kick him out of field goal range from the 29. Second down, still can get a few yards here, make it manageable for third down.
Work to do now as they come up on
That's
second.
probably the goal here. Bunch up top.
Throwing is Purdy.
He goes to McCaffrey. He's got some space. There's that guy again,
Before he's taken down.
making that tackle. That's an open field tackle on McCaffrey after having a sack. Guy's having a game so far.
A lengthy opening drive.
3rd and 13. Yeah, they've had it almost the whole quarter.
From the gun, it's Purdy.
Ooh, puts one up and caught. Christian McCaffrey.
Christian McCaffrey. Touchdown, San Francisco.
What a catch. An incredible virtual catch.
Start one of those games.
Just
Get off
tossed
the
it up
bus,
there.
Get on the field. Get in the end zone. The road
Gave his
team
guy a
with the first
chance.
6 of this
And there's
You can
24.
just see, Mike, it takes a lot of the air out of the stadium, and this crowd, they're
I mean, a
fired up,
DB.
started the game,
DB on a running back, you got to win that matchup.
and the opposing team goes all
Even
the
if
way
it's Christian
down,
McCaffrey.
drive touchdown,
And that guy
key away to start when you
had a
find
sack,
yourself
then
on
made a
the
great tackle, and then just gets utterly destroyed on the one-on-one. Just beat. I don't even want to. I don't even want to use that terminology.
7-0 lead.
Niners 7, Vikings nothing.
Long drive, almost the whole entire quarter. Touchdown pass for Brock Purdy. That is number 1 on the day. Maybe he'll get the 4.
Eddie Pinheiro.
He's averaging 1 per quarter.
Pinheiro out to kick it away.
Let's see if the Vikings can do anything here with McCarthy.
Now on the return.
Ouch. Never a fun return.
25-yard line. Here's the Minnesota offense taking the field for the first
I got to
time.
tell you guys,
They are led by the man who led
I hate to say it,
Michigan
I like watching McCarthy play.
23, quarterback J.J.
And he's a
McCarthy.
gamer. He's
I always like studying
you know,
quarterbacks in year 2. I think rookie year there
had a
can be
rough
lot of
year
growth.
last
It's
year.
the biggest ability
He's
to
coming
take
off an
that
injury. It really was his rookie season.
in year 2.
He had won the starting job the year before.
Understanding the playbook. Things have kind of slowed down.
They had enough faith in him. They got rid of Sam
It's a
Darnold.
really good indicator of what long-term success looks like for any young quarterback.
Ball on
And
the
I know they brought in
36 now.
Kyler Murray, but I got to tell you, like I think I don't know if he'll be the starter.
On play
There's
action.
Murray's gonna have a short leash. There you go. There's my guy.
Can't beat those legs. 13 yards.
2 carries, 21 yards.
Leads to a first down.
13 yards on the play. And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
So after 1, the Niners have the early advantage. More from the Twin Cities in a moment. Vikings football as we begin this second quarter. 1st and 10 as we are ready to get back underway.
Aaron Jones,
Game for Aaron Jones. And not much
tough runner, but nowhere on that play.
You can tell the entire time that running back is just looking for his crease to get vertical and cut back. But the defense does a great job. Inside out pursuit, strings this ball out towards the sideline. Nowhere to go, and they make a big stop for no gain.
2nd and 10.
McCarthy to the air.
Oh,
Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him.
Alfred Collins
And again, sacks in my
gets
mind
in
are
there
more
for the sack.
than they are in
Man, and that
offensive
3rd
line
and
snaps. You have
17 is going to be
have
rough.
clock in your head to understand
We have
where the
not
weakness of
seen
the protection is, where
anything
I
to
gotta go
Justin
with the ball
Jefferson
if I'm
yet,
hot,
right?
And at the end of the day, just get the ball out of your hand.
Nothing to Hawkinson. Nothing to Addison, really. I mean, they had to complete
So
something, right?
backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the shotgun.
Too shallow there. I mean, 3rd and 17. You really, that was a
He's got
kind of a
get
give up.
depth on the initial stem, and that way he makes sure when he catches
You're not
the
going to go
ball,
for it here. I
it's
mean, I
beyond
know
the
that they showed the
sticks.
little clip of him sitting on the field, but this is a, yeah, this is a punt.
It's a punt for Minnesota. Back deep for the
4.5
Niners,
minutes to go.
Sky Moore.
Let's see.
A fair catch taken here.
Let's see what the 49ers do.
Could come right at the 15-yard line.
1st and 10.
The 49ers
At their own
offense ready to
16-yard
get going
line.
with their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive.
They held that ball for almost the whole first quarter. If they do it again, we get a long drive here. Here's Purdy.
He's got his tight end, Brayton Willis. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
They put together just first down after first down again, and
And it results in a first down.
the Vikings are only going to have one possession that quarter, or that half.
Tight ends were on the field on that last play. They call it 13 personnel because there's one running back, 3 tight ends, 1 wide receiver. So everybody on defense is thinking run. They catch him off guard a little.
Wow. McCarthy just busted up the middle. McCaffrey. McCarthy.
Brought down up past the 45.
That's
And it's a
another
gain of
49er
20
first
on the
down.
heels of another big
1st
play
and 10
to
at the
begin this drive.
47-yard line.
Big hole up the middle. The interior of this offensive line did a great job clearing some space. The back saw it quick and he hit it. And next thing you know, he was in the secondary.
49ers offense just going to work here, man. Unstoppable.
They'll go back to McCaffrey on first down.
About 4 or 5 there. Did he fumble? No.
This forward for a gain.
Got a little dirty.
Midfield to the 48-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 5. Putting one of their tight ends in motion left. They run once more with McCaffrey.
Kind of sensing a theme here. McCaffrey.
Murphy on the tackle.
3rd and 4 here, though. I think they'll probably go to the air. 2.5 minutes to go. So a big play here. This is going to define your half.
3rd and 4.
Might even be 2 down territory if they can get a couple, so you could run.
Here's Purdy.
Ooh, a little backwards pass, but he got it to McCaffrey. Stop. See what I mean? Let's see. I mean, this is a... We're going to hit the 2-minute warning. Interesting decision. 61-yard field goal if you want it. This day and age, not...
2 minutes remaining. First half in a
Punt formation they came out with, but let's see if they stick with it after the 2-minute warning.
After this.
I mean, I think you would go for it in real life. Punting seems like, yeah, there they are. They're going for it.
They'll go for it here on 4th down.
Motion by McCaffrey.
Here's Purdy.
Oh, he drops it. 88. Who's 88?
They turn it over on down. The
Not seeing
Vikings
Kittle out there, by the way.
see what they can do on their second possession. They'll have very good starting field position as they set up past the 40.
J.J. McCarthy. Let's see what he does.
On 1st and 10, it's McCarthy.
There's Jefferson.
Justin Jefferson. They're going to work this down inside the 45.
2-minute offense, but please
First time
celebrate
these
your
two
first
have
down.
connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first
First
down.
and 10 at the
And now you can see
41-yard
they're
line.
really getting in rhythm in this 2-minute drive. Now after that last
Rhythm, it was
completion,
one
Mike,
play.
they cross midfield. Now the mindset goes to we got to come away.
Oh, another sack. Collins again.
A loss of
So now a
5
timeout for the
brings up 2nd
Vikings.
and
That is their
15
first.
at the
And
Niners'
they'll get together
46-yard
prior
line.
to this second down play.
They're going to have to fix that up.
It looked like that zone coverage had his head a little bit spinning there, Mike. I'm not sure he got a real
He might have
clear
had
picture
that guy under
of what
control,
the
and when
defense
McCarthy
was
kind of
giving
flushed
him,
himself out to the
and
left.
As a result, he holds the ball a little bit longer than he would have liked, and the defense is able to get home.
In motion, Naylor.
2nd and 15. Wow, that's a weird motion, huh?
Throwing on second down.
Yeah, great. Great. Amazing play.
Other side of midfield.
The tackle made back at his
3rd and 21. Out of field goal range. Not even trying a long one from there.
Not fun here. 3rd and a lot.
You got to do something.
Shotgun.
Throw it.
Throw for McCarthy.
Run it.
He'll try to run for it. And he's able to take this
41, 51, 58-yarder.
sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
I mean, maybe, right?
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you. And here's
See, I think also,
there's
McCarthy,
nowhere for him to go with the
McCarthy's
ball.
not sliding
It
like
looked
that.
like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The
I
defense
think he would
rallies,
have
brings
tried to
it
get a
down short
couple
of the
extra.
down marker, sets up 4th down.
Here's the field goal, 58-yarder.
Will record time for this Viking field goal.
58-yard
This
attempt.
officially a 58-yard attempt.
And
Reicher's kick is
good.
And the Vikings
Good.
are
58-yarder. Everyone,
halftime.
we've seen a couple of misses.
That's a
At least
really
one,
nice
I think.
boost here
But
before the break, I mean, you work the clock well. You're able to steal some points. The biggest thing is you're able to build a little momentum.
19 seconds
going
left
into the
here.
locker room at halftime.
don't expect the 49ers to do anything. Let's see if they probably taking. Nope, just going to take it out.
Here comes Sky Moore.
Yeah.
Get across the 20. Mark them at
I don't know about that choice.
The Niners take over 1st and
15 seconds to go. Yeah, you're going to hand it off and hope you break one. You get some good yards, but they're going to let this clock wind down, I would think. 7-3 at the half, and we'll have Minnesota getting the ball to start the third quarter. Blake Cashman, former Jet.
Halftime report.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. Scott Hansen, good to be with you from the Orlando EA Sports Studios with an abridged halftime report. This one shaping up to be a tight one, as evidenced by the scoreboard. Both these teams playing it close to the vest in the first half. What will happen in the second
touchdown
half? Let's find out as we send it back to the stadium and our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
McCaffrey has 90 yards on the ground. Jennings, a leading receiver with 1 catch, 9 yards. I would have thought they had more. Maybe probably McCaffrey, right? McCaffrey's their leading receiver, but they don't put him there.
Decent field position to start this drive. The Vikings offense ready to get going again. They'll have it first in this third quarter. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
And let's see how McCarthy does here to start off the third quarter. They have gotten nothing going, really. Bad sacks, bad losses. They've only run the ball to Aaron Jones once.
When you can set good edges and you can have good force players on the perimeter of the defense, there's really nowhere for this jet sweep to go, because with them running horizontal before the snap, Mike, it's very hard.
Just panicking there. Oh, Addison drops it. Just drops it. Man. Panicking in the pocket and then getting it out to an open receiver who's wide open, and then he just drops it.
Outside the numbers, those really wide angle throws near the sideline.
Who's that linebacker with the exclamation point on him? He's going to run it. He's got a lot of open space there, and he gets the first down. 3rd and 12. That takes guts right there.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line.
That's the McCarthy I know, right? Not sliding when it matters.
The quarterback realized pretty quickly, Mike, this is a light box. We got to take advantage of it. They get the right run call dialed up.
I backfield. Let's see if we get a run up the middle. I would try to keep it up the middle. There you go. He just holds on to the ball forever.
A chunk play on that previous down. Nice job there.
Another sack.
They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
Gives him 2nd and 18. Ugh. They're just... It's like bad play, good play. Bad play, good. That's what they do.
On 2nd down, here's McCarthy.
Run it.
He takes off.
Look at that. Look at that. 5 carries, 70 yards. He might have more than McCaffrey.
At this point, it just gets frustrating for the defense, right? We've been watching this guy make big play after big play all game long, not only on the quarterback-designed runs, but it's the scrambles that can really break the back of a defense, and we saw it again here.
Play action fooled me there. Hawkinson down to the 15. And now they're threatening. Here's Kittle sighting. At least he's there.
1st and 10 at the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10.
Aaron Jones up the middle. There we go.
And good blocking up front, paving the way for a gain of 8 on the ground.
A gain of 9.
In order to be successful as a run-heavy offense, Mike, it's so important that you remain really efficient on first
Second and 1
down.
from the
The
6.
last thing you want is to be in third and pass, and it really throws off what you feel like your strengths are. So now you get down here in the red zone. It's
Why would you do that? Why would you run right into the rush? I mean, I can't say that this is not his MO, right? It's not. This is the MO of McCarthy completely. Do good things, do good things, do stupid things.
But in this case, it seemed to me like the quarterback panicked a little bit. He went into survival mode.
Maybe the game's a little accurate there, huh? Who's wearing a tank top in Minnesota?
Work to do following the sack. It is third.
All right, third down and 11. See what they can come up with here. We've seen a lot of scrambling. All right. Addison caught that one. They get it first? Yeah.
They move it down to the 4
yards. They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
Went to the fullback there, but stuffed. Absolutely stuffed. It's not your bad, dude. What were you supposed to do?
When you give the ball to the fullback, it just hits a lot
And
faster. Puts a lot of pressure on the defense to trust their reads and react. It's exactly what we saw here. They're able to take them down in the backfield for a loss.
Throwing now, it's McCarthy.
touchdown, Jefferson. One touchdown pass there for McCarthy. It ain't going to matter. He's not getting a 3, I don't think. The Vikings take the lead. Kind of amazing. You watch them play and you just kind of like... The 49ers have been very methodical, moving the ball down the field, seem to be very in control when they've had the ball. Vikings have been the complete opposite. Bad play, good play, bad play, good play. Interesting game to watch, you know. Let's see, we got Purdy coming back out on the field. Still in the third quarter, a minute 20 to play in that third quarter.
Following the touchdown as he kicks this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. Here's Christian McCaffrey and the 49ers offense coming back onto the field. They'll do so with 1st and 10. Throwing is Purdy.
Smart. Nice little dump off to his running back. 5 catches, 54 yards from McCarthy. McCarthy keeps saying that. McCaffrey.
You never go broke taking a profit. And give credit to this quarterback. I know it's not the big explosive play he was looking for, but getting the ball into the hands of his running back allow him to pick up some extra yardage after the catch.
On 2nd down, Purdy.
Incomplete. 3rd and 3. Big down coming up.
That's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing.
See what Purdy can do.
Quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like
Empty
that.
backfield, so you won't get any play action here. No run threat at all. Here's Purdy.
Here's Purdy.
Completes it. Is that Kendrick Bourne?
And he's down inside the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 32
Big
yards.
play and a much-needed one as well.
It's a great throw right there.
It's a gain of
Open man right up the seam.
Pass plays that this team is going to continue to mine all day. And you can see pre-snap, the quarterback loved his matchup, He allowed his receiver to work downfield. Perfect throw, and now sets them up to try to see if they can finish this drive off.
Try to go to McCaffrey up the middle, and he gets stopped. End of the third.
As this third quarter has come to an end.
Exciting game here with a 3-point lead as we head into the fourth.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
In field goal range, right? I mean, there's Pearsall. It's a long field goal from here. 55-yarder.
The best quarterbacks, Mike, they have an internal clock in their head. How does my protection match up with the rush and the route concept I'm trying to attack downfield? In this case, he's looking downfield, realizes quickly this ball's got to come out, checks it down to his underneath drag, picks up what he can.
A lot of time in that pocket, and there he goes. Not a lot of space. And we've got a 4th and 9. Here comes the field goal team.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
Let's see if they can put this one through. Looking for a tie. If he can put it through. Yeah, right down the middle. And we're all tied up.
Evens the score here in the 4th quarter.
We've seen one touchdown pass today.
Have a kicker you can trust, Mike. I mean, this is as big a spot as
for
there
each
is.
quarterback.
4th quarter, what does he do? He comes out and he delivers to tie up this game.
I don't think any of them are going to get to the 3. That was a nice little juke. Still only gets to the 25. It's like a virtual wall at the 25 on kickoffs.
Following the made field goal. So they need to put something together here. It begins with 1st and 10.
Plenty of time on the clock here.
Off the play fake, it's McCarthy.
He's going to run it.
To his right, he'll tuck it and take off.
Initially, they do a really nice job.
Gets about 6.
1st and 2nd reads, but what they fail to do is account for him as a runner. He ends up making something positive out of a play that initially didn't look like it had much of a chance.
Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd and 4.
Oh, another brutal sack. That is just vicious in that situation. Bryce Huff, former Jet. I didn't even know he was on the 49ers. I think he retired after this past season. 3rd and 12. Man, just awful.
That can't be overstated.
Kind of feel like you should stop doing those plays.
Late, and this is 3rd down.
A weird motion. They tried this before. A double pass to absolutely no one. What was that? They'll punt it up, punt it away. That was just terrible. Terrible.
Live to fight another play.
It'll be a punt coming from the Vikings. Important punt here in this tie game late.
All right. Oh, nice little move there. Better than most punt returns we see or don't see. We see a lot of fair catches, which I guess is true to real life.
Look at his numbers as a pass catcher in this one. They've lined him up in different spots.
Purdy coming out with 3.5 minutes.
Made a real weapon in the passing game.
Jennings drops it. Seen a couple of key drops by both teams today.
He should have had. Instead, he does not, and it brings up 2nd down. Jawan Jennings was the intended target, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Tight end on
Only 28 yards passing for the Vikings.
Purdy now on 2nd down.
Pearsall, it's about 9.
By Pearsall. And they'll work
And another big play. Almost at midfield.
Just take what the defense is giving you. When you can stay ahead of the chains,
Both teams will have all 3 timeouts.
Pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually.
They try the sneak, and it looks like he got it. Kind of a big play there for a lot of reasons. Continues the drive. Across midfield. Closing in on... Oh, you're not across midfield yet, but getting there. And you just really can almost run out the clock here, or at least start forcing Minnesota to use some timeouts. Let's see if this will take us into the 2-minute warning. From the 44, right? We've seen them try kicks from there, so...
They come up for 2nd and 2.
2nd and 2. You could run it here if you wanted. Yep. Into the 2-minute warning after this. First down, McCaffrey. At the 41, 51, 58 yarder from there. You know, I mean, you still need more, right? You still need some more yardage here, but you're not... You're in range. Let's see if Minnesota starts taking some timeouts here, too.
They'll drop to throw.
It's got McCaffrey out there. Jay Ward, 5 tackles. That one terrible play on the pass coverage, though. He's played well otherwise. I don't normally single out defensive guys, but...
And run a hole through the defense. So, I know the defense gave up some yards here, but it could have been a lot worse.
Didn't call a timeout there. Let's see. I mean, they're going to call a timeout after this one, you would think. Here's McCaffrey. He does not get the corner. Timeout, Minnesota. Smart. And a big play here. If they get a first down, they'll be able to run that clock down. Kick a field goal. Well, Minnesota's got 2 timeouts, but you can run a lot of that clock off. If you don't get that first down. Oh, Kendrick Bourne, he's in. Touchdown. And 2 schools of thought there, right? I mean, does he just do all he can and go all out to score? I think, you know, you're trained to do that. That's what you do. Or do you just take a knee at the 1? Got that easy field goal. I think you can't assume the field goal would be good. I think you can't assume that there wouldn't be any kind of penalties to move you back or, God forbid, a turnover. So I think scoring there is probably the best idea. And I know that some other people have different schools of thought on that. I just don't think you can assume even a short distance field goal won't get blocked or, again, penalties or whatever. Turnovers, bad snap. You take the touchdown.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff.
All right, they have 1:20 to go. I almost hate watching those plays. It's just drop the ball like at the 23-yard line and see where it lands and just give it to him there. All right, JJ, let's see what you got. You're down 7. Jefferson with the catch. I tell you, if they somehow can score and throw a touchdown pass, we're going to go to OT, and you get another touchdown pass in OT, and we will have another 3 touchdown pass quarterback. Did they call timeout there? I guess they did. 1:13 remaining. They still have 1 left.
To throw is McCarthy.
8 or 9 there. The other thing we have to worry about is the infamous Madden tick where they kick a field goal. We saw it happen a couple days ago. I think we saw the Chiefs do it, kicking a field goal down 7, kicking a field goal with like 10 seconds to go. Despite being right near the goal line. And we had that happen, actually, it was J.J. McCarthy's Vikings did that in our Season 0 simulation.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements.
No challenge flags in
Oh,
the
come
last
on now.
2 minutes from the sideline.
The previous
All
play is
second
under
looks
review.
will come from
It's a
replay,
catch.
and I think the referee's been buzzed here to
What do they say, he's out of
get another
bounds?
look at this
1,
call, and it is a big one.
2. He's good. He's in. Catch is good. Ruling is confirmed.
So the official upstairs and the replay center in New York get the second look, and indeed this call.
1st and 10. Oh,
will
that's
be
why they,
overturned.
okay. Oh, all right, I see. They called that out of bounds, and then they overturned it to inbounds. Okay. I was wondering what happened there. Wasn't paying attention. Clock is running here. 34, 33.
11 yards on the connection there.
Don't be all happy. We got to hustle, hustle, hustle. Come on, yeah, huddle up, guys. Huddle up. Dopes. Let's go. Drives me nuts.
McCarthy gonna look to
That's
throw.
going to be inbounds. You got a timeout. Timeout. Now, if they kick a field goal,
Taken down just shy of the 10. The Vikings go ahead and use their
I mean, I'm going to have to go knock on the doors at EA.
Stop it with 17 seconds to go in the game.
I'll have to write a sternly worded letter.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get
17
set here.
seconds. I mean, you should be able to get 2 plays if you needed them.
Throwing again is McCarthy.
Over the middle into the end zone. Touchdown, Hawkinson. Ties it up.
And a two-point conversion can give them the lead here in the final minute.
A 2-point conversion can give them the lead. You think they're going to do that? I don't think they're going to do that.
My honest opinion is I don't even think there's a decision to be made. I'm keeping my offense on the field. We've practiced.
Are you
all week
kidding me?
long. Gotta have it. 2-point play. Dial it up. Do
I
not
mean,
wait for overtime.
I'd be
Win
excited to
this
see
game
it, but I
now in
mean,
regulation.
I don't think it's right. I don't know why you have it set so the announcers all talk it all out, all up, and then trying to ice the kicker here on the extra point, which I don't think I've ever seen. 14 seconds to go. They do have 2 timeouts. So maybe you could get 3 plays off. Maybe they could get into field goal range and win it in regulation. We certainly know they're not going to break the kickoff return.
Send us to overtime.
The slow-mo from the ice. Good, all right.
Big one as
That would have been
we are
disappointing.
late in this football game.
It would be interesting to see if they could somehow score here in the last 14 seconds. I mean, I don't... Assuming they take a knee on this kickoff,
Not much time remaining to get something started.
let's see what happens.
Offside here, late fourth as the
Into the...
kickoff
Take a knee,
goes.
buddy. Thank you.
And he will sit on here in the end zone for a touchback.
To the 35. I mean, there you go. I mean, you can't kick it in the end zone there, right? You can't.
First and 10. Purdy.
Here you go. 15 yards, timeout. Purdy's got 192 on the day and 2 touchdowns. 10 seconds to go. Still have 1 timeout. And now, I mean, man,
And they'll get a chance to catch
kind of in the
rest
driver's
over on
seat
the
here.
sideline.
You got to get 10 yards to give yourself a chance. I mean, a 67-yarder from the 50 is not, these days, not even out of the question, but hopefully we don't see that. I'd probably say you need 5 to 6 yards just for an attempt. Here's, all right, they're going to call timeout here. 7 seconds to go. I mean, I think you probably would, I would probably chuck this one to the sideline and see if you can get out of bounds. I don't think you're going to take a shot at the end zone. God forbid you ran all 7 seconds off.
Here's second
I
down.
tell you, I don't know how it's built in, but I really hope there's not a tie.
Purdy.
Purdy looking deep. He's just going to toss this one down. Let's see what we got. Come on, guys. Nothing.
They took one last chance here in regulation. It does
And here we go to
pan
OT.
out, and we are headed to overtime.
A tie would be awful. That would just be terrible. I'd have to rerun it, right? We'd have to rerun it from the beginning. What a waste of my time. Our time. I tell you what, I did see Kittle on the sideline. I have not seen him in the game. And I've told you guys before, there's been times where the depth chart, I think the players that are injured, Vikings elect to defend the left, so 49ers will get the ball first. Again, I don't know, like 6 minutes. I'm assuming they play one quarter. Although I feel like I've seen it before where it plays into that, like more than one quarter. I don't know. And if we get a touchdown pass, there you go. We're going to have, it could be interesting. Touchdown pass, touchdown pass, touchdown pass.
One of the tight ends motions right.
But going back to the tight end thing, like Kittle, we haven't seen in the game. He's not playing. So because he was injured at the end of the season, Madden probably took him off the depth chart. We saw the same thing with Tucker Kraft. I can go back in and change it. And personally, I'd rather there be full rosters for those games. It's kind of annoying that it's not. I'm sure my friend Wyatt's going to be pissed at me for not making sure that Kittle was in the game. 3rd and inches. Got the horn blowing at the Viking Stadium.
Here's 3rd down and a few inches. They'll try to sneak it here. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
A gain on the play.
47 minutes on the game clock, on the live stream clock. One of our longest games, obviously, with the OT. First down. After converting that one. McCaffrey in motion. Oh, nice little throw out there to the flats, and McCarthy hangs onto it. McCaffrey hangs onto it. It's like the 4th time I've called McCaffrey McCarthy.
It's a gain of 10 and a 49er first down.
A tight end in motion now. And that one shut down pretty quickly.
He hasn't done much on the ground ever since that first half. I mean, they've kind of been behind most of the time, so they've been throwing a lot.
Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
He'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Now Purdy. That's taken in.
Jennings in the flat. Now we got a 3rd and 7 at midfield. Key play. I've hit Kendrick Bourne in this spot a couple of times now on key plays. I see him down at the bottom here. Empty backfield now with McCaffrey vacating. It throws to McCaffrey. Wow. Wow, that is unlike Brock Purdy. Had a guy open, probably had that first down, and now you got to think they're going to punt 4th and 7 from midfield. And that'll give Minnesota a chance with 2:48 remaining, and all they'll need is a field goal.
That's a skill that really just comes from experience.
Hangs that punt up there. It must have been out of bounds. Oh, terrible punt. And they get it at the 29. Both teams have 2 timeouts in the overtime.
See if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
tell you, I really just don't want to tie. It's also reminding me a little bit of that reminds me specifically of the Patrick Mahomes, Jalen Ramsey pick 6 that we saw on day 1.
At the 35-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Very similar type play there.
On the 35, here comes a 2nd and 5. Play action now. It's McCarthy.
Ooh, he had 2 guys in the area. Looked like another drop, though, by the receiver. I'll tell you what I liked on that play. You saw the play action, but you didn't see him do that rollout that he's been doing where he's just gotten sacked multiple times.
Just a little off in their execution and leads to an incompletion.
3rd and 5.
To the air on 3rd down is McCarthy.
And they got it.
It's Jefferson.
Jetta.
Pick up there of 13. It'll be a Vikings first down.
And the Vikings first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
It just seems like whenever they need a big
Right at
play on
midfield,
3rd
too.
down,
This
you can
is
almost
a
guarantee that he's someone they're going to try to get the ball to, and
this is make or break, right? This is you're either going to get this
keeps the offense on the field.
get this field goal or touchdown, whatever they're going to do.
To throw once more. Here's McCarthy.
Oh,
Very quick throw there.
kind of silly right there. I don't know what that was.
That's incomplete.
There's just so many plays that you watch in this Minnesota offense where you go, you scratch your head and go, what was that? And yet they're still in position to win this game. Let's see if they do a 2-minute warning. If it's a 2-minute warning here, then you know it's the final clock. And I really don't want them to tie, guys. Like that would be the worst. Right up the gut. Aaron Jones, welcome to the game. 39, 49, 56 yards from here. Makeable. Reichert definitely has the leg. And I think he's hit from this distance before. I would guess they're going to stay on the ground here again, right? Nope. I guess wrong. And he's got Addison for the touchdown. Incredible. J.J. McCarthy wins the game. 3rd touchdown pass, so he'll go on the list of quarterbacks with 3 TDs, 3 touchdown passes in a game. Looking to split that 250,000 QBC prize, our game token. And what a way to finish the game. What a way. I mean, I thought they would run the ball. I thought they would just stay on, keep it on the ground. Attempt the field goal for the win, accept the tie if you miss. And shows what I know, J.J. McCarthy. I mean, that is a typical McCarthy game. So many times where you're like, what are you doing? And then he pulls out a victory. Some big runs on the ground. He got some nice yards on the ground. And he will move on to the 2nd round. And we'll say, sorry, Wyatt, on the sorry that we didn't see Kittle out there. And unfortunately, the 49ers and Brock Purdy will not be making round 2. Take a look at the stats really quick, just to verify that 3 touchdowns. There they are, McCarthy's 3 touchdowns. 198 yards in the air. No interceptions by either quarterback. Let's see, rushing yards. McCarthy had 76 on the ground. And then, I mean, that's a full game, guys. That's a pretty full game. But the only other thing I really wanted to look at was take a look at how many sacks. 2, 3, 4, 5 sacks of McCarthy, and yet still he pulls out a victory. Alfred Collins there with 2. All right, on that note, let's end this one. We'll add McCarthy's name to the list. We'll move him into the 2nd round, and we'll head to Game 10. Game 10, dun, 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 let's look at the bracket. It's Cam Ward against Lamar Jackson. It looks like a really nice game set up there. We'll see if the rookie QB can beat the veteran MVP. On that note, we'll see you in about 10 minutes.